There was a bit of a controversy recently when federal officials took down a pride flag in a park in New York, stating that there are certain regulations with regard to what kind of flags that they could put on parks. And it started a bit of a controversy in New York City because this is a site of um, what they deem as like civil rights with regard to somebody that was had some sexual orientation, whatever. There were a protest there that started decades ago that considered that to be the beginning of the LBGT whatever movement, and that they were upset that that flag was taken down. So Schumer and Goldman, the representative Goldman, and Schumer being the senator in New York, wanted to make it law. They wanted to actually codify it in federal law where the pride flag, that rainbow flag, is considered a national flag. In other words, that they could fly it in a similar way that you fly the American flag. I would be surprised if that passes, but think about that for a second. That flag, you're suggesting that this is something that represents the United States. It most certainly doesn't. It certainly doesn't represent most people. And this whole thing, really what it is they're trying to appeal to the far left, which has been poison for the Democratic Party anyway, since they don't want to get into economic populism, which is essentially socialism. They don't want to do that, so they try to pacify them by courting the far left, like the LBGT group of people politically, to try to coalesce their coalition. They're trying to appeal to that. They're really implementing their form of tyranny. I doubt that they actually really believe in this kind of thing. Certainly, this is not representative of the United States. It's like a form of like domination. It's kind of like when you take over a country and you plant your flag there. That's really what this is. It's psychological warfare. And it's there to create a controversy. It's there to gaslight people and to try to upset, to try to interfere with people's daily lives. It's kind of like the old saying that there's two groups of people. There's people that want to be left alone, and there's people who won't leave you alone. They're the group of people that won't leave you alone. They want something for nothing. They want to destroy what they deem as their enemy by nihilistically getting to the root of something and trying to destroy it. So planting their pride flag there to expose this to everybody, to children and everybody else, so that they would have to be explained away. What is this? Who are these people? They parade some of their disgusting behavior for the very purpose of essentially gaslighting people. And the purpose is to take down rational people, rational society. Not that society is all that rational anyway, like it should be. There's a lot of other irrational elements other than these people. But nonetheless, this is one of the tyrannical elements that we've had embedded in our political system. And Schumer thinks that he's going to score points by trying to propose what's going to be failed legislation to elevate this flag into one of our national symbols. If they do, it would be absolutely disgusting. If somebody wants to fly that flag on their own private property, whatever, I don't care. But to put it amongst our national monuments, in our parks, is beyond absurd.